Well, my name is Nicholas de Chezelles. I was raised in a Catholic family. I married very young and I had a career in the French forces. But above all, in 1973, I had a very strong conversion and a real encounter with the Lord that changed my life and changed the life of my wife. And from that moment, we were very thrilled about evangelization. And we met Alpha in 1999. I was then trained with Alpha, and we started Alpha courses in our home at that time. We had 2 courses in our home. We had 20 dinners. It was so beautiful. So we were so thrilled with the exercise. And then gradually I got involved in giving talks with Alpha. And 3 years ago, when I had time to change my activity, I joined the National Alpha office. And my present occupation is to go around the country, to plant regional teams, to motivate the team, train them, visit them, and make sure they do a good job with Alpha. Well, in the Catholic Church, we are really living through a very interesting time because evangelization is becoming a real focus. In the French Conference of the Bishop, we now have a new institution that was set up about a year ago on first announcement, which is really first evangelization. And Alpha has been recognized as a major player in that area. And we are part of this activity, and we discuss with people at the Conference of Bishops to explain how we operate, how we can fit in the pastoral vision of the Catholic Church. And we're very happy about that. We have a lot of opportunities to meet bishops, especially when we give trainings. We always have opening, introduction by a bishop, and we then have an opportunity to discuss with them, and they give us a lot of encouragement because they realize that evangelization is the key mission of the church, and they realize that Alpha is one of the great tools that is doing great job. And they can see that people who are asking for confirmation, people who are asking for baptism, in some area, more than 50% come from Alpha, and they like that. Well, the religious situation in France is a bit awkward because we can see that there is a very hot heart that is in the church, but yet many people are just giving up because they don't have enough education, and for most cases they have not made that personal encounter with Jesus. So we meet people who have very little background, and yet there is a thirst for spirituality. And whenever we talk about Jesus, after the first shock, because they're not used to that, they realize that it is meeting their demand, it is meeting their expectation, and they would come then for Alpha courses. Why would Alpha attract young people? Young people like to meet young people. Young people like to have a pleasant evening. They like to talk and to be listened to, and they're very happy to join a group where they feel that they fit properly. So Youth Alpha is really growing in France presently. We just produced a new DVD to support as a resource, and it works very well. We had about 50 Youth Alpha courses 2 years ago. We now reach about 130. Well, one of the aspects that really excites me about Alpha is that being a Catholic, I have a very strong background in the Catholic doctrine and the church. I was trained and heavily trained, and I'm very happy and very thankful for the people who trained me. Now I'm so happy to work with other denominations, to learn about them, to understand their faith, their enthusiasm, but also their expectation, and perhaps what they would like to know about us. So it's always opportunities for better understanding and with the joy of praying together.